What tight end blocks?
Were you able to get assurances from Robert during your discussions when considering this job that you are going to be able to spend that money?
Yeah, I'm comfortable that that Elliot and I are going to be able to find ways to add productive players, great people to this football team, and that's through the draft, that's through free agency. So I'm confident that we'll be able to have the resources that we need to go sign players within a limit. And we understand that free agency isn't the only answer. It's not 100%, as you all know, but it's about adding the right players and that we feel like can help the team and that we're comfortable with. And sometimes if you don't know them, you also don't know what you're going to get.
Is this still a destination when it comes to free agents?
Well, I mean, I think that we have to make it a destination. And again, I'll tell you a story about free agency. When I got to Houston, they had natural grass in their dome, and they would wheel it out and they'd cut it into sections. And I'm like, this is unique. Like, what's this? And they're like, well, we thought that the free agents would want to play on natural grass. I said, the only thing free agents care about is green, and it's not natural grass. So there's two forms of free agency. It's the one is trying to go out and maximize your earning potential and go for the top dollar. And we see that early on in free agency, the first couple days, maybe the first week. Then after that, I try to tell players it comes down to opportunity. And if you want the best opportunity to go and be able to produce and contribute, and then that's going to lead to then the next, form of free agency where then you could take advantage of the system in a year or two or whatever you sign with us. So, I was one of those players that coming from Pittsburgh and signing here, it was about the opportunity. It wasn't about the dollars. That turned into being able to have those types of contracts as my career went on and the production increased and all those other things. So we're going to identify players at all different levels, and it's a process putting it all together.
Maybe if you provide free books on the sidelines, you might be able to get a certain wide receiver here.
Yeah, we'll see. But that
was he a big reader back when you guys were together?
I think AJ's just trying to find ways to I'm proud of his development, his personal development, and working on himself and working on controlling his and getting back to center. And again, he's a passionate player, and I love him to death, and I have a very, very close relationship with him.
That book's like #1 on bestsellers right now. Skyrocketed, yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Good for him. Get some royalties.
Wiggy wants the audio book.
He can't read.
Yeah. Are you saying voracious reader? I thought you were talking about Wiggs.
Give me an audio book.
Billy, we have a special guest on the line.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. That Billy in the car that wanted to celebrate.
Billy in the car. All right. Well, let's go to him. Let's go to Billy from Chestnut Hill. Hey, Billy.
Hey, first-time caller.
Long-time listener.
It is Bill O'Brien.
Andover.
Go Patriots. Let's go Patriots.
How
you doing, guys?
You got any players up there yet, Billy? We find any players?
We do, man. Are you gonna? Hey, man, you gotta come to our pro day. Come speak to our team. I mean, I've already put my dibs in on that. So, I'm excited for Mike. I'm excited for the Patriots, and it's gonna be awesome. No question.
No question. They Boston College is in good hands. They have great coaching staff, great leadership. Got great facilities. They redid the facilities a couple years ago. It's
awesome.
Unbelievable. So. Billy, I can't believe that I get to see you. I could tell you some stories about working for Billy O. They call him the teapot.
The teapot.
He'd go off, and then 30 seconds later, he'd be like, what's wrong with you guys? Why are you looking at me? I'm like, Billy, you just cussed out every one of us for 30 seconds, and now you're looking at us like, what's wrong? So the teapot would just boil over, and then he was fine.
Would you, when he and Tom went at it, would you go over and calm them both down after?
Oh, he gave way to Tom. Like, that was just Billy trying to act tough on TV.
Well, he did. I got to tell you, I'm sure I don't know if he saw the press conference yesterday, but Mike said a lot of nice things about you, and you lived up to